Hi, Virgo. This is your reading for the time period of November 1st to November 18th, 2019. For those of you who are new to my channel or you're just visiting, welcome to Imani's Light Work, okay? What's new in my channel, but not that new because I just started doing it earlier this year, is my Keys to Akasha section of my channel. There, I do cover news stories, celebrity passings, missing persons reports, etc. If you do have an inquiry about that section of my channel, please feel free to email me at ifadivination777@gmail.com or send me a direct message to my IG at AmaniIfe777. Okay? All right, let's see. We are going into Scorpio season as well. Okay? And let's see. Virgo. All right, Virgo. So the sign of Cancer is underneath, but I need to leave. So the sign of Cancer is underneath, but I get on vacation, or you could be going on vacation with a Cancer, but they invited me. So if you're doing that with a Cancer, they could have invited you. They could have invited you to a hotel, a resort of some kind, Canada, things of that nature. They could have invited you to these locations down south, wherever, out west, like in California, the Caribbean, wherever it is wherever it is that the Cancerian energy invited you to. So it just depends on the energy that is coming through. But I don't want to leave also. So you could currently be on vacation, you could currently be on vacation and you're saying, but I don't want to see Aquarian. So when I said that is I don't want to see an Aquarian. Like you could be a distance away from the Aquarian. So you could be vacationing and you live with the Aquarian. You could be vacationing and you work with the Aquarian. You could be vacationing and the Aquarian energy could be another that you don't want to see. There could be another family member that you don't want to see. But trying to get Cancer to like prolong, I get invitation trying to get a Cancerian energy to prolong an invitation where you're traveling prolong an invitation. So you yourself could just, if it's not only the sign of Cancer, you yourself could be trying to travel to prolong an invitation. I'll give you a perfect example. This is like you could have already been on vacation for a week, but because you don't want to see someone so badly, this is like you're going to extended stay, you're going somewhere to like a hotel. This is like you pay for 2 nights, but you want to add on 2 more nights. You're going to the airport, you're going to the airport, got one-way ticket. You go to the airport and you just got you only bought a one-way ticket. So it just depends on how you want to look at that. So you're extending your stay. You could be staying somewhere that, cause I know they have places called that actually do have that a name attached to them. It's extended stay. What do you call it? Like a bread and breakfast kind of situations, and extended stay and hostels and things of that nature. That could be something I get volunteer. So when I said hostels, that could be something that you do, but volunteering is attached to that. So if you do those kind of things, or you just want to get away from family. So the Chariot, you just want to get away from family. So the Aquarian could be family. You could be trying to get away with. You could be. I almost said from a Cancer, but it was saying get away with a Cancer. So that could be the getaway idea. I almost said okay, the getaway idea, but the spirit wanted me to also emphasize ID, but it's duplicate. It's a duplicate. So you can have an idea. I can't idea idea. Yes. Oh, okay. The idea. Some type of idea that you have is to duplicate an ID. So you can stay somewhere longer. So it has something to do with staying somewhere longer. But you're trying to duplicate, and that. Oh, I see what's going on here. interesting. This is like I don't know how this works. I'm trying to understand what the spirit means. This is like you're staying one place. I keep duplicate ID. You're staying somewhere, but you have a duplicate. You have a duplicate to your information, like your passport or that passport, or in between two places. So you did that so you could stay in two different places. You did it so you could stay in two different places, or it's like you're staying in one place, main ID. You're staying in one place with your main ID, but you may have a duplicate that you have registered for another location. You can have a duplicate. You may have a duplicate ID. You may have a duplicate ID, but that other duplicate ID is registered under another name. Something you have registered under someone else. You know what this feels like? The Cancerian friend. The Cancerian energy could be your friend, but what's happening here is oh, I see what's going on here. Oh, I see. The ideas with the extended stay and being in between two places. This is like you're going on vacation with a Cancer. You're doing something with a Cancer. You're going away, whatever it is that you're doing. You're doing that, but they either it's your idea or it's theirs. It's theirs to, for example, you're going to one hotel and you're using your information. But at that same time, your friend is also using their information to register for another hotel or register for another night in another room or in another location. But that's how we save money. So when I said that's how you and a Cancer save money. You do it together, or that could be what you're singular by yourself with Chariot. That could be what you do by yourself. But it has something to do reserving. It has something to do with the way you reserve rooms, or staying somewhere longer and duplicate IDs. That could be what you did with your own ID. That could be something that you did with your own ID. Two different locations or two different hotels, and splitting that with a friend. That's the idea that a friend had, or it's your own, so you can reserve another room or a longer stay. It just depends on what's going on there. If it's not anything like that, the Chariot energy is just travel. It's just traveling to do those exact things, or you're just traveling. It just depends. It could be to a Cancer, but it's their ideas. It's to a Cancer, but it's you're doing it because of Cancer energy's idea that they have. You could already be doing that. Okay. The Four of Swords energy is in your starting point with the air, like I said, Aquarians and Geminis, but they're depressed. The Aquarian and Gemini energies and whatever air sign elements, Libras, these elements, they're depressed, but I made them that way. So when I said that, is I made them that way. You made did you make a Cancer feel depressed? I got about their money. You may have met you may have made unintentionally, you made a Cancerian energy feel depressed about their money, but that's what the Aquarian energy does. When I said that, that's what the Aquarian energy does to a Cancer. So, and that could be why that could be why you don't want that could be why you don't want to see an Aquarian energy there. But I deceive that the other reason is because the other reason is you deceiving them, but tired of not seeing you. So the other reason is you not seeing that. The other reason is okay. The other reason is you deceiving them, or the other reason is that there's also a situation where they're tired of not seeing you. That tired you I felt like the Four of Swords, I felt like you were tired of seeing them, but they want you back. I feel like they were tired. I feel like they were tired. You were tired of seeing them, but something could be going on there. Something could be going on with them with depression and things of that nature. And Libras and whatever air sign, Aquarians, like they may want you pretending, may be pretending like they don't want you back, or they don't want to see you, or something's also going on here, but they're tired of not seeing you as well. They could be family, co-workers, and friends that you went and you traveled, didn't invite. You went and you traveled off somewhere and you didn't invite them, but not that close to Aquarian. So when I said that, you know that you're not that close to them, even if you've known someone for a long period. Even if you've known someone for a long period of time, that doesn't mean that you're close to them. but they feel that way with you. So they may have that feeling with you, and the idea, they may have that feeling with you, and the same thought process that they have is not the same. What I'm saying resides with both Libra. It resides with both Libra and Aquarian. It can be residing with a Gemini energy as well, but they may not deal with that kind of stuff. That they may not deal with that same they may not deal with that kind of stuff or feeling that you have going on with Aquarians and Libras, but the thought process that you have about an Aquarian energy and a Libra is, that's not how you feel about them is not the same way they feel about you, but deemed you to be a friend. So those elements, they are you not a friend to them anymore, or period? Do you not see those elements to be friends? It just depends. But they see you that way. That's why the Four of Swords energy is in the starting point. They see you to be that way. But I should have invited. So when I said that, I should have invited Libras. I should have invited Aquarian. I should have invited the air sign elements there, but don't know where they live, or you don't know where they live, or if they don't live with you, you don't know where they live, or they move. If they don't live with you, you don't know where they live, or they move, or they could be they could be someone that move. They could be someone that you do know that you live with, that they move but had to move. So they may have had to move. I'm being drawn back to extended stay. So that could be the extended stay, could be something that they do. The extended stay kind of situation could be something that they do, or that could be until they leave. That could be something that you're doing until they leave somewhere. Like you could be trying to get Sag to do something. You could be in a situation here. You could be having discussions. You could be having discussions with Sag, and it could be a workplace setting, whatever the environment is. You could be having a discussion with whatever fire sign you're having discussion. I was getting Sag. So I'll just go with the Sag first. You could be having discussions with the Sagittarian energy. I get something about one of the air sign elements move. Like the Four of Swords is like you may want them to move, like you. And whatever, it could be a home setting, it could be workplace, an office setting, want Aquarian to move. But when I said that, you want them to move, but Sag not complying. So when I said that a Sagittarian energy isn't complying, and the extended stays and things of that nature that you're doing, it could be to temporarily get away. It could be to temporarily get away from those elements. Like you're doing it for a long period of time on purpose, so that when you come back, someone could tell you that someone moved, but it's not working. So the Four of Swords with the Chariot is something may not be working there. But they went away when I went away. So when I said that the Aquarian energy went away the same time you went away, what's the other sign? The Libra went away in a timely fashion. The Libra went away in a timely fashion into when you went away. Why are they planning their trips, and why are they doing their ventures and things at the exact same time that I'm doing them? You may not understand. That's the Four of Swords could be the feeling that you have by yourself, because of the way these Libras and Aquarians, because of the way these air sign elements are moving with you. But plan vacation and things and excursions and things at the exact same time that you do. They leave the house the exact same time you do. They leave the house the exact same time you do. They leave the workplace at the exact same at 6:30. They leave the workplace at the exact same. I'm tired of. So Four of Swords, I'm tired of those kind of movements happening around me. I'm tired I'm tired of feeling like somebody's tracking me or tracking my steps, complaining to Sag. When I said that, you're complaining to a Sag, whichever fire sign. You could be complaining to an Aries, don't know how to help you. Aries don't know how to help you. Or if it's a Sag, you're just complaining to them. But why don't you just move? So when I said that, why don't you just move? That could be something that you did or that you want to do. So it could be traveling to get away from business partners and get away from housemates, and some housemates aren't complying with other housemates on other housemates moving and workplaces, and being tracked, coworkers taking vacations, coworkers trying to take vacations the exact same time you're trying to take vacations. You're like, how to get away from those kinds of movements. If it's not anything like that, the chariot with the four of swords, Libra doesn't want to see you. The chariot with the four of swords, you could be trying to see if you're not trying to get away from the air signs. The air sign, you yourself could be you yourself could be traveling to go spend time with the earth, with the air sign elements. And I was getting something about a Libra may not want to see you, but spend money on you. A Libra may not want to spend money on you. A Libra may not want to spend money on you. Does the Aquarian energy not? But it keeps doing that. That could be something that the Aquarian energy keeps doing that you don't even ask them to do. They do or they do not. Or it's the Libra that they keep spending money on you, and they don't want to keep doing that. That's why the Four of Swords. But why aren't they telling me the Four of Swords energy? Why aren't the air sign elements telling me that? Or you're not telling them you're about them moving. You're not telling them up front about how you feel about them moving, about or moving in a sense like making a residential move, or moving in the sense where that's why the Four of Swords, moving in a sense like their moves, like they match yours. Their moves match yours. And so there's interesting about that. It could be why you're on vacation. There's your Libra with the Justice energy there. Four of Swords with the Justice card is Libra, but leave me alone. So your Four of Swords with the Libra, leave me alone. Something is shady. So either something is really something could be shady about a Libra, but they think you're this way. So when I said that, they think you're that way. A Libra may think that you're shady, but only because of Aries. So a Libra thinks that you're shady, but it's only because of an Aries element. It's only because of an Aries element does okay. It's only because of Aries that a Libra thinks that you're shady. What do they talk about? So the Four of Swords energy. What did an Aries have a conversation? Leave them alone. And Aries had a conversation with a Libra. Telling the Libra to leave you alone. That's why I said either the Aries could have pulled the Libra aside. The Aries could have pulled the Libra aside, telling the Libra to leave you alone. That could be. I didn't ask them to do that. So Four of Swords, I didn't ask them to do that. So, but something is going on. All right, there's multiple situations going on here. Something is going on here also with this person. So either you have another business partner or another housemate intervene with the partnership that you have going on with a Libra. And Aries told them to leave you. So the Four of Swords and Aries element told them to leave you alone. But something's going on with them. You don't, either you do or you do not. You don't know about that interaction. So the Four of Swords energy, you could be calling a Libra. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to see you. Whatever. But something that's happening here. That's why I want to go on that example. Something that's happening here is also a vice versa situation between Aries calling this person, telling this person leave you alone. Between Four of Swords, if it's not that, the Four of Swords is that you just want this. You may want this element to leave you. Told Aries something. You may want a Libra to leave you alone, and they told the Aries element something. So it just depends on what's going on with the Four of Swords and the Libra energy here. But I want them back. So one situation you want them back. One don't know what Aries did. One situation you want them back. One situation you don't know what an Aries element did. You don't know what kind of conversation the Aries element and the Sag. You don't know what kind of conversation the Aries and the Sag had with this person, but used to live with. So when I said that you used to live with them, or the fire sign energies used to do business with, the fire sign energies used to do business with them, and they Four of Swords, they may not do because of what you did. They may not do business with the Libra anymore because of something that you did, a thought that you have, or something that you voiced, or a complaint that you gave at Aries and the Sag. That's why I said I would have done something myself. I would have a cheating situation. I would have confronted a Libra element on a cheating situation myself. And that could be something that the Aries and Sag cheating in business, cheating in love. That's something you're telling the Sag and the Aries element that, or the Leo, whichever fire sign, complaining about Libra. You're complaining about them, but you're telling them they're taking it. They may safeguard you. Yes, they do and they do not. They may safeguard you, but they're taking it upon themselves to approach the fire sign energies. Are taking it upon yourselves to approach your lover, to whatever is the Libra is to you, to approach your lover, approach your business partner, approach another family member, telling them to leave you alone. And you're like, I would have handled that the right way. I would have handled that the right way. And something may not have been right about the way the fire sign energies handled a Libra. Is something not right about the way you're handling their partners? Something not being right about the way you're handling Libra. It's their partners or business partners that are they're intervening. Their relationship that you have with this person, business partnership or love partnership, whatever is kind of partnership you have going on with a Libra. Their business partners know yours. Their business partners are intervening. Your business partners your business partners, your family members, your friends interfering with them. And yet I would have, before swords, I would have done something myself. I would have done something myself. If it's not only Libra in the singular sense, Aquarius, then this energy, the justice energy, is something that a thought that you have about the Aquarian. And what's going on here? What I just said, that you have the dealings that I said just now about how you dealing, what's going on here? What's going on here with the Libra? What's going on here with the Libra could also reside with the same kind of interactions and dealings you have going on with the Aquarian. But Sag doesn't understand. So what Four Swords with the Justice, a Sag doesn't understand. They don't understand what the same exact thing they may not understand, But who are the Aquarian energy's business partners, or who is the Aquarian energy's partner that is with mine? For some reason you don't know who the Aquarian energy's partner is, or business partner is, that's interfering with yours, and a Libra is yours. And the Aquarian energy could have took it upon to face Libra. The Aquarian could have taken it upon themselves to interact or confront a Libra for you. Four Swords, you're annoyed by Aquarian. Four Swords, you're annoyed by the Aquarian. You're telling the Sag you want the Aquarian energy to leave. They interfere with your love partner. They interfere with your business partner. Or the Aquarian energy's business partners just know your love partner, or the Aquarian energy's business partners, or their whatever kind of partner that the Aquarian energy has separate from you. They're interconnected to a Libra's business partners. They're interconnected to a Libra's friends and what do you call it? Housemates and family members and things of that nature. And you may not know, but the fire sign energies have known it for a while. The fire sign energies have known about that interconnection for a while. And yet why are they safeguarding them? Something about the fire sign energies taking it upon themselves to confront this person for you. You also deem them to be safeguarding this person and the Aquarian, or you deem them to be safeguarding the Aquarian. It just depends on what's going on with the Four Swords and the Justice energy being in the waiting position. And that hence the reason from the beginning with the travels and the extended stay. You don't want to see someone, but it's nothing's going to work about unless you move. Nothing may work about that unless you move. But that situation was residing with the Aquarian. That situation may also reside with the but not for a long time will it reside with them. That same kind of situation may reside with the Libra, but it's not for a long time that will reside with them. It's heavily going on. It's more permanent with the Aquarian. It's more temper. The idea of something being temporary is Libra. They always come back. So they always come back to you. But we had an argument. You had an argument, or it's your partners. It's your partners or family members that had an argument with them. Pulled them aside and had an argument with them. Aquarian pulled them aside, had a conversation with them. I didn't ask them to do that. Annoyed by Aquarian. You're annoyed by Libra. One situation you're annoyed with a Libra, but you can handle that yourself because that could be your love partner. But someone external, like an external coworker, an external friend, intervened that you didn't want them intervening, and that could be where the second annoyance is coming from with the Aquarian energy. Wow. The present has the Four of Pentacles. Energy is in the present, but I need to save more. So the Four of Pentacles energy, I need to save more, leave Libra. You need to save more before you leave a Libra. That's why I said earlier on in the reading, something's going on with them. The Four of Swords, they constantly pay for something. That could be what the arguing, but Aquarian intervened. They constantly pay for something, and that could be what the argument was about, with the Aquarian energy intervening. That could be also why, but don't want to see them paying for everything for you. So the Aquarian energy may not want to see a Libra paying for things for you, or something's going on where something's going on. If that doesn't happen, that you may pay a lot for this person. Something's going on their rent, or they may help you with somebody helps somebody with their rent here. It just depends on what's going on, or that could be the same kind of situation the fire sign energies have with the Aquarian, but that's why they're intervening with this person. So the fire sign energies having that same kind of situation with the Aquarian. That's why the fire sign energies are intervening with this person. They don't pay. This element may not pay for something. They may not pay for something. If it's a Libra, they may not pay for something, and the Aquarian energy may be taking all that load, but they're my partner. So when I said they're your love partner, they're your business partner in a business. This could be happening in the business deal with partners and taxes. They're not paying. When I said they're not paying, they're not trying to give up. They're not trying. But it's we had this deal. If it's a business partner situation, we had this deal. We had this tie. Why aren't you putting in? Why aren't to generate more? Why aren't you putting in your fair share so that we can generate more? And Aquarian energy took it upon themselves to confront this person. That's why the fire signs intervene. So that's why the Four Swords, that's why the fire sign energies intervene there. So the Four of Pentacles in the present, Libra's pay. The Four of Pentacles in the present is a Libra's pay. Is a Libra's what do you call it? Is a Libra's part of their money for rent. Is a Libra's part of their money for mortgage. Libra's part of their money for taxes. That's how that could be how a business, that's how a business functions here, but non-complying. So they're non-complying. Like they're not complying. But what did Aquarians say to them? So they're not complying, but one part of it, the reason into why they may not be, could be what the Aquarian energy pulled them aside to talk to them about, but it's the fire signs needs. So the only reason why the Aquarian had that kind of interaction with them is because of the fire sign energies need. The Four of Pentacles, I'm gonna have to give up more of mine. Four of Pentacles, I'm going to have to give up more of mine. If this isn't Libra's money that they let me hold, I'm gonna have to give up more of mine. But what happened? So when I said that, what happened? What happened? Did the Aquarian energy move without a trace? Like somebody could have just disappeared without a trace. When people say without a trace, someone could just left without a trace. Or the Libra could have, because of the fire sign. The Libra could have stormed out because of the fire sign energies. But I have their money. Four of Pentacles, I have the Libra's money. Aquarian does also. So when I said that the Aquarian energy does also, they have part of a Libra's money, gave it to them. The Libra gave part of their money to an Aquarian, but it's dispersed. Something about the way their money is broken up is dispersed there, but aggravating them. Something about that may be aggravating them, But I was gonna talk to them about, and I was going to talk. What this feels like? This could be a situation here. The Four of your money. The Four of Pentacles is also your money. But the Four of Swords has theirs also. The Four of Swords is that you may have the asked to leave by fire signs. You have theirs also. But something's going on where they were asked to leave, but through a tantrum also. They may have thrown a tantrum. Them throwing a tantrum is the reason to why they got asked to leave by the fire signs. I still have part of their money. Four of Pentacles, I still have part of their money. This is your energy, Pentacles energy. I still have part of their money there. How could they? What did the Aquarian do? What did the Aquarian energy said to? What did the Aquarian energy sitting somewhere with their money? The Aquarian energy sitting somewhere. Are they sitting somewhere with the Aquarian energy's money? But that's what caused a dispute. Them sitting somewhere with the Aquarian energy's money. That's what's causing a problem. And that something about that you may not know. And something there is causing a problem could be the reason to why an Aquarian energy is confronting them without your permission. And that's hence the reason for you saying I would have handled that by myself. But the Aquarian energy may not have known something that this element had part of their money. The Aquarian may not have known that this element has part of their money there. But at the same time, you have theirs in addition to Aquarians. You have theirs in addition to an Aquarian energy's money. It just depends. In addition to yours, in addition to theirs, they're paid. You have their pay. You have Aquarian energy pay, but they don't know. But the Aquarian energy The Aquarian energy may not know, or they're finding out that they do. They're just finding out that the Libra does. And that could be why that unaware of secretive deal. That could be why one of them is unaware of a secretive deal. They're unaware of a secretive deal, and that could be why Aquarians are acting out, and fire sign energies may need to calm that element, and Libra may need to calm the air sign elements down. But why disperse money? So when I said that, why break up money in whatever is the money's for? Rent, what's it called? Rent, mortgage, bills, some type of shared tax situation that you have going on with these air signs, but they make more. I'm looking at Libra, they make more. They make more than Aquarians. They make more than you. It is, or the fire sign control theirs. The fire sign energies control theirs, or they're behind the scenes of maintaining theirs for them. That aggravated an Aquarian. Something about that aggravated is aggravating the Aquarian, because the Aquarian energy is finding out that they have part of theirs that the Aquarian energy may not want that Sag. The Aquarian energy may not want their part of their money controlled by the Sag, but the Libra has it. The fire sign energies could have given it to the Libra, but they're acting out. They did that, but the Libra's acting out, all right? For whatever reason. The future has the moon, sign of Pisces, okay? All right? Instincts has King of Swords energy there. There's your Aquarian dude. There's your could be Libra dude. Could also be Libra female, but limited. Something may be limited about a Libra female, or it's a Libra that's a guy. It could be Gemini. Got these air sign men. Aquarian is coming through really. They intervene. Aquarian coming through heavily. They intervene with Libra female male. But they're in a business. Them intervening with each other. They're in a business. But I was getting something was limited that about Libra. Something is limited about, or something is limited about what you know about Libra's involvement with Aquarian or fire signs, or that they're even somewhere at all. But my partner, when I said that they're even somewhere at all, they're my partner. That my partner. This could be a situation here where this energy could be if they're not a business partner, this energy could be a love partner. Like they could the fire sign energies could be parents. The fire sign energies could be parents, and this energy could be your love partner. Aquarian likes. When I said that the Aquarian energy likes them, like they like them, like they like them, sex like them, whatever it is that's going on, like love partner, business partner. The Aquarian energy wants them. When I said business partner, the Aquarian energy just wants them. Love wants them. They want them. But they may not be looking at that person, but don't know they have their money. They not looking at that person. They don't know that element has their money. They don't know that element has their money. If that could be if the Libra is looking at if the Libra is looking at the Aquarian, oblivious. The Libra is looking at the Aquarian energy in that way. They're oblivious, or the Aquarian is the Aquarian energy likes this person, but they don't know that this element has part. They do or they do not know this element has part of their money. It's my fault that they do. So it is your fault that element does. It's your fault that a Libra does. What's going on with a Libra? What is going on interesting between you and a Libra is because of because of intervening fire signs. But that's their job. So the fire sign energies, that is their job to do that. They're respected. They're supposed to do that. But if they're not. The Aquarian energy intervening, they're just intervening. And it may not be their place to the fire sign's place. It may not be their place to do that. It's the fire sign energy's place to do that. And whatever the setting is here, your business partner and acting out and money and parts of money and having Aquarians liking them and don't know how they really feel and things of that nature. Four of Pentacles in the present there, the Four of Pentacles could also be you saving money. I always look at Four of Pentacles for Libra. You could be saving money for Libra, but don't need to. You don't need to save money for them. That could be what the fire sign energies are arguing about or complaining about. You're trying to save money for them, but you don't really need to do that. Because the reason why they were given more, the reason why you don't need to is because they were paid more, they were given more. That's why I said earlier, a few minutes ago, they make more money, or they just have more money. They get paid more, they have more. But one part of it is because they get paid more, Aquarians. One part of it, they get paid more. Another part of it, they also have the Aquarians. Or part of the Aquarians. It's because of the fire sign energies that left it with them. It's because of the fire sign energies that they left it with them. That they left it with a Libra. So it's not my fault then. So when I said that, so it's not my fault. You're trying to be like, it's not my fault then. Some interesting situation you have going on here. You're starting after I finish that last note, you're like, it's not my fault then. Maybe it's not my fault that an argument is breaking out. It may not even really be my fault that an argument is breaking out. It may not even be my fault. It is or it is not. Six of Cups energy is right next to the Four of Swords. All right. So the Six of Cups energy resides with water sign. It resides with water sign energy or returning Aquarian. So it's either water sign energy or just right next to the four swords because it has something to do with a returning Aquarian, or you are return with their money. You are returning to them with their money. You're returning to them you're returning to them. But Sag acts returning to them with their money. A Sag asks you to give it back. But Libra was holding, so that's why I said a Libra was holding that. A Libra, whatever it is that you have that's the Aquarians, a Libra was holding it. You give it to your love partner to hold. You have it, period, because of the fire signs. But trust you. So when I said that, they trust you with Aquarian energies part. And something there, the Aquarian energy, like I said, could be finding out. And that they could be the ones that the reason into why they're intervening could be the ones they could be the ones going off. They could be the ones going off, but truth was revealed to them. So truth was revealed to the Aquarian, and they too, that could be why they're going off. They don't need to go off. So if they're going off, they don't need to go off. Like they calm down. They may need to calm down, but they don't need to go off. But they could be going off. Aquarian back. So when I said it's because the Aquarian energy is back from somewhere, and they're secretively going off or they're outwardly going off. But the reason for that want to keep their money. The reason for that is because they want to keep the Aquarian energy's money. Do you want to keep the Aquarian energy that Sag gave you? You want to keep the Aquarian energy's money that the Sag gave you. You want to keep their money, but they're coming back. This could be a situation here where you may have been thinking that they weren't going to come back for some reason, but feeling really happy about that and having somebody's money, but you feel dumbfounded. They're returning. You feel dumbfounded because they're returning. It's like justice energy in the singular sense. That's why it's shown up here also, because Aquarian money. It's Aquarian money that Sag gave you. Sag may have given to this person, but they act out. Sag gave to this person, but they're acting out, and the Aquarian energy may be starting to take notice that they are. That could be how they're finding out money dispersed. That could be how this person acting out could be the reason to why the Aquarian energy is realizing something, that their money was dispersed. And whatever the setting is here, home environment, workplace, business deal. Interesting. Your spiritual self has the Five of Cups right next to the Justice card. All right. So, but the house, Five of Cups right next to the Justice card is the house, or people in your home stealing money. Somebody in your home is stealing money. Or are you stealing someone's money? Or are you stealing somebody's is another housemate taking somebody's money and giving it to somebody else's money? Aquarians, giving somebody's money, taking somebody's money, giving it to someone else to hold. Would be deemed as stealing. But I was told not to use. So when I said it, I was told not to use that. Whatever it is that the fire sign energies gave you, I was told not to use. Libra not to use. Libra may have been told not to use. And it's the Aquarians. Or the Aquarian energy could have been told not to use something as well. It just depends on somebody was told not to use something. It just depends. Money, I feel like it's heavy money that is being bounced around here in people's hands. That's what it feels like to me. Like something's going on with money and mortgage and rent and gas and or it's business deals, taxes. Business deals, it's taxes that people are moving this way with taxes. And giving people taking their taxes and letting other people hold their wrong move. People having their taxes and letting people hold their taxes for this wrong moves. That's a wrong move there. That's wrong. Some type of return that somebody still has, but it's something may have been somebody may have what do you call it? May have generated more from something that a return that they were able to make. It just depends on what's going on. But keep an eye on that. So when I said somebody generated more from what they already made or got back, got some type of return, the spirit was saying keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. That could be the voice of the fire signs to you. That could be the voice of the fire sign energies to the Libra. That could be the voice to you, to the Libra. Hold Aquarian stuff. Your voice to the Libra. Hold the Aquarian energy stuff. Hold their stuff. Or that's the voice. That could be the voice of the Aquarian to the fire sign energy. That could be their voice, but it's something that's heavy with their things. And everybody's reading. Something is heavy with their things. Or Libras. It could be Libra's things. Sag has a Libra's thing. Some fire sign energy. They have that. They have that. That's why the Five of Cups is right next to them. But thinks they have the right amount of something. They think they have the right amount of money. They think they have the right amount, or they think that's why I keep feeling that feeling. They think they have the right amount, or they think that all that was given to them is theirs, and it's not. Right? Pay whatever. It could be jobs, and this is how pay checks and taxes and whatever is going on there. What the hell? Scorpio energy, death card energy in the mentality here. Okay. So that's why I said Scorpios and things of that nature. And the Death card energy resides with the Aquarian up here in your headspace. The Six of Cups energy also resides with the Scorpio, right? The Four of Swords happening to them. So something could also be going on with the Scorpio. You know, that's why the Five of Cups is here. And the Justice card, their money. Something could be interesting going on with their money, you know? Or some partner. This energy could also be your partner of some kind. They're also a partner of some kind. They may live down. They can live downstairs wherever something's going on. They work downstairs of where you work, wherever the setting is. They work down of somewhere, or they live downstairs. Live upstairs. I was getting down. They can live downstairs from where you are, or it's what do you call it? Or it's a business still. They may live down. They may work downstairs. Whatever, however you want to look at down. You know. But interacts with Aquarian. So when I ran through those examples, they interact with an Aquarian. They interact with a Libra. They interact with Gemini. They interact with these air sign dudes. You know, they interact about money. They interact with the air sign males about money. You know, but something about them interacting with them, you don't want them to know. something about the Scorpio interacting with the Gemini male, the Aquarian male, the Libra male, whatever male. Something about the Scorpio interacting with those males, you don't want them to know. That's why the Five of Cups is in the spiritual self. It's their money. Something is happening also with their money. And the air sign males, you don't want the air sign males external to give the Scorpio energy the heads up about their cash. Something is interesting that's going on with their money. That's why the Six of Cups is right there next to the Four of Swords. With them finding out something, you know. The Cups energy also resides with the water sign energy that's underneath this deck here. It could also, yes, water sign. I mean the Cancerian energy, you know, but they got stolen from. The Cancerian energy may have gotten stolen from. You know, and it could have something to do hotel hopping. It's something there could have something to do with hotel hopping with that, but don't do. It may not be something that you've done yet. Do not hotel hop and duplicate IDs and things like of that nature with a Cancer. Don't do that with a Cancer. The Libra took something that's theirs. A Libra could be trying to take something that belonged to the Cancer. That's why the Five of Cups is right next to the Libra. You know, it through extended stays and hotel hopping and business deals, and people steal. So be careful of that, you know. But it was their idea. So when I finished that note, it was the Cancerian energy's idea to do that. It was their idea. This changing is a sign of Gemini. So you got Gemini, you got heavy air sign elements going on here. You got Gemini, you got Scorpio, you got Cancer, you got Aquarian. Libra, you know, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, you know, whatever. Cancer with the Gemini energy in the changing position. But where's their stuff? The Gemini energy in the changing position, where are their things? Aquarian has. When I say that, an Aquarian energy has a Gemini stuff, whatever, however you look at stuff like things or money, you know, or money. An Aquarian energy has part of a Gemini energy's money or their things or some of their things, you know. Whatever is this going on with their thing, they're in a changing position. You need to talk to them. They're in a changing position because you need to talk to them. You know, you may need to talk to them there. That's why Six of Cups is right next to the Four of Swords. What happened to their things? The Six of Cups with the Four of Swords is something that's also going on with their things. Their information, their documents, their I also get something about cursive writing also. Something could be going on with something that they wrote in cursive writing. It could be a signature. It could be something they wrote that is in cursive but I need something that they wrote that is in cursive. I need the duplicating and things of that nature. That it could be theirs. It could be their thing that is written in cursive. Mm. It could be something that's theirs, or like I did say, Cancer. Your partnership that you have going on with a Cancer, their document. A partnership that you have going on with a Cancer is their document that you need for something, and it could have something to do with hotel hopping and extended stays and apartments and houses and rent and mortgage. But you need that stuff. You could be responsible for taking something from Cancer. You yourself could be responsible for taking something from a Cancer. Mm. So the Five of Cups is in the spirit don't want to do. Five of Cups, you may not want to do. A Libra may be trying to get you to do that. Fire sign maybe, but they already have Cancer's things. A fire sign energy already has Cancer energy things, or Gemini's things. Or you just need copies and I was getting duplicates from the beginning. You need some type of duplicate of something. Like you need duplicates of something, or if it's not duplicates of information, like some friends, something could be really something could be some your friends. Something about your friends may look like duplicates here. Like duplicates in the sense where you can have a group of friends where everybody may have move the same way in a business deal. Everybody moves the same way, interestingly, in a business deal. Everybody people may have the same kind of personalities, and they're duplicates of each other. However you want to, they're duplicates of each other. Or it's documents and papers and cursive writing documents and signatures and Geminis. When I say that, it's the Geminis that somebody needs. You know? Making duplicates of somebody's stuff in order to stay somewhere or keep a business running and things of that nature. Happening to Cancer and Gemini. Mm. But so duplicates, people are duplicates. People are either duplicates of each other, or duplicates like people are duplicates of each other here, or duplicates people's personalities, how people move in business deals. It could also have something to do with the way someone handles somebody's money. Right, the Aquarius. The way somebody handles somebody's money is a duplicate to the way you hold theirs, or the fire sign energies handle Libras, the way you handle Libras, the way Libra handles Aquarians, the way Libra handles Aquarians is very some is similar, or very it's the way people is somebody's a duplicate of the other in the way they handle each other here. This could be a situation, like I said earlier on in the reading. A Libra could be your love partner. A Libra could be your love partner. And the way you deal with them, the way you talk to them could be the same. Could be the same way an Aquarian talks to them. Could be the exact same way. That's why I said I would have talked to them first. Could be the same way a Sag approached them. Could be the same way a Sag or Aries approached them. I did the same thing. It's a duplicate of what you already did. Whatever. Or something that they printed, something that the Aquarian energy printed is a duplicate of what you need. It's a duplicate of what you need. That's the Geminis or the Cancers. Wow. All right, that's it. Three of Swords in the resolution going towards the moon. Three of Swords. Three of Swords going towards the moon card is the sign of Pisces. You got a lot of, but they do that. When I make those duplicates and copies, the Pisces does that. The Pisces does that kind of stuff with these elements things, with a Scorpio's things, a Libra's things. But it's the reason into why a Pisces is able to do that with Libra's things is that could be Three of Swords could be your fault, it could be your fault. Or the fire sign energy's fault that the Pisces has that. A duplicate. So it's the fire sign energy's fault that the Pisces has duplicates of things. Has duplicates of Gemini's things, your things, Scorpio, Libra, whatever, Aquarian. Or they just have somebody else's things. They just have some duplicates of somebody else's things. And it could be Cancer or Gemini or Libra. But the only reason why they have that is because of the fire sign energies. Or the fire sign has theirs, but they don't even know. Fire sign has duplicates of theirs, the Aquarians, and they don't even know. Wow. And that could be saddening. That could be what something that's also saddening about that, or sad about that to you. And it could have something to do with the way information is dispersed. Could be sad. You know, Three of Swords. If it's not only Pisces, the Three of Swords going towards the moon is just your business. Is this your intuition that you're using about a business, or the way people are moving in a business with you, or a thought that you have, Aquarius, a thought you have about an Aquarian, or some type of thought like you, or a feeling, all these cuts, a feeling cancer, a feeling you have about a cancer or their stuff, but no, somebody has a feeling you have about a cancer or their things. You know, somebody has. Aquarian has, Gemini have, or somebody has theirs, or Libra has. You know, huh? Intuition card in a business deal, how people move and use and disperse and share and intervening with love partners, documents and things of that nature. Aquarian does that. Intervening with love partners, documents, and Aquarian does that. The Aquarian energy intervenes with your love partners' documents if they don't work with you, or sometimes, or they know someone that is, or someone that does that to a Cancer. It depends, and it could be the external air signs that do that to, and a Scorpio. It's the external air signs that do that to a Cancer and a Scorpio. Pisces does that everybody. Pisces may do that to everybody here, whatever it is, and the fire sign energies. You know, documents and in writing and in cursive and in signing and whatever. I'm getting tired. All right, Virgo, let's see what the outcome is here. If it's not anything like that, like I did say, love. It could be love and relationships and people intervening and Gemini and Libras and dealing with them, their stuff. Every time I feel pull away, it's their things. Something's going on with somebody's things. The Five of Pentacles is in the outcome here. All right. So the Five of Pentacles and something's going on with a business. This could be money that a business makes. It could be the way money is moving through people's hands in a business here, or a business deal, or a workplace. With checks, people's checks and counting. Somebody could be counting people's checks or counting the amount of money people get paid. That could be something that you do, or these air sign elements do. That could be something that they do, or knows that happened to Cancer. Something like that interesting happened to a Cancer. Let me do another outcome on the Five of Pentacles here. Five of Wands energy, what they did. That's why I said the fire sign energies and intervening and telling Libra to leave and Aquarians and whatever. The Five of Wands is the Five of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. You could be arguing what they did with money. You're arguing with the five signs into what they did with money. What they do with money. What they do with somebody's money. What do they tell whole Aquarian? Why do they tell the Libra to hold an Aquarian energy's money? Why do they tell somebody to hold someone's money? Telling somebody to hold somebody else's money, they don't know how much they're really supposed to have. Someone doesn't know how much they're really supposed to have. And it could be the Aquarian or the Cancer or the Gemini. Someone doesn't know how much they're really supposed to have. The Libra has all. The Libra has all of it, but they're carrying on. The Libra has all of it by accident or on purpose. They have all of it. They have all of it. Or the Pisces helps them. The Pisces helps Libra. Pisces helps a Libra in whatever way. And Three of Swords going towards the Pisces is your knowledge of that. Because something about that could be happening to you. Something about that could be happening to you with Pisces. Or the fire sign energies. Co-workers. Something going with co-workers and their money, or the way co-workers' money or business partner money are being dispersed, but left in each other's accounts. So when I say that, it has something to do with the way business partners and co-workers, how they put money into each other's accounts, and that may be stupid move. That may be a stupid move, or that may not be a good move for people to do here, for whatever reason. All right. Because it has to do with a level of trust with this is like I tell someone I'm gonna put $500 in your checking. Can you watch that for me? But they turn around and they're using it, and then they're stuck in a situation. Aquarian does that kind of stuff, and then somebody's stuck in a situation where they need to figure out how to regenerate that money back, before you need it, before somebody needs it. It's simple as that. All right. Okay. Virgo, let me know how it resonates. Be well. Take care. Bye.